Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the formats of notice writing and email writing as a part of your English language assignment for classes 7 and 8, which will be submitted to you on 21st December 2020. All of you are requested to follow the new formats in future to score good in the forthcoming assessments. Students, be ready with your practice notebooks as during this lesson you will be taking short notes. Students, in your previous classes, you were following the old format. Today, we will discuss the latest formats for notice writing and email writing. All of you know that before writing a notice and email, you have to follow a proper format to score good. Students, let us start with the format of notice writing. Before writing a notice, things to be remembered. Students, in old notice, we were used to write name of institution, but now in the latest or new format, while writing a notice, a creative heading needs to be central or appropriate to the question asked. Number 2, it should be written in short words and phrases in separate lines. Then, all the important details of the question or notice need to be written in first 5-6 lines of the notice. No repetition of the content is allowed while writing a notice. It cannot exceed 50 words. So, students, word limit is 50. It means it should be precise. Details need to be written in a box drawn neatly with the scale and pencil. So, students, now pay attention to see the format of notice writing. So, as we have discussed, first of all, a creative heading should be written in the center and it should be appropriate. Then, name of the event. After that, date. Date should be written properly. It should not be written in short form. Like, don't use slashes or dots while writing a date. It should be written properly, like 24th December 2020. So after that, time. Then after time, venue with two localities. Two localities like that is Big Basement, first locality, then Tender Heart School. So after this, you have to start with the maximum 3 lines including target audience, that is the interested student of class 7 and 8 can give their names to head boy, head girl or their respective class teachers on or before the submission date. And always keep in mind that it should be put in the box, properly and neatly drawn with the scale and pencil. Students, we have discussed the format of notice writing. Now we will apply the format of notice writing in the sample or specimen. So the question is, your school is organizing an inter-school dance competition. Write a notice for your school informing the students about the event. So students, as we have discussed in the format, that first of all, creative heading. So what should be the creative heading? Put on your dancing shoes. This is the creative heading. Then name of the event, inter-school dance competition. Then date should be written properly, 23rd December 2020. Then time from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then 2 localities at Big Basement Tender Heart School. Then all the students who wish to participate are to give their names to Mrs. Isha on or before 21st December 2020. So students, here you see box should be drawn properly with pencil and scale. So this is the new format or latest format for notice writing. Students, in your old format, you were used to write, instead of creative heading, you were used to write name of institution, then notice. But now you can see the latest format, and in future I hope you got that how to write a notice in your future assessments. Students, all of you know that while you write a notice or email, you have to follow a proper format, otherwise your marks are deducted. So in future you will follow the new format for notice writing. So now we will discuss the format of email writing. So all of you know that before writing an email, first of all, what you need? Receiver's address, to whom you are sending the mail. So receiver's address, first of all, you have to write to who will receive the email, receiver's address. To the extreme left side, you will start with receiver's address, email address in small letters without giving a space. You can write any name, but no ABC or XYZ is allowed. Earlier, you were used to write ABC or XYZ, but now in new format, no ABC or XYZ is allowed. So, instead of, in place of XYZ or ABC, you can write any name, and it should be in small letters without giving a space. So after that, what will you write? The subject. Subject, brief subject should be written appropriate to the question asked. Then salutation. Salutation, students, you know that as in formal letter you write salutation like dear sir or dear ma'am, you write, that is called salutation. Then body of the email. Then so after writing salutation, dear sir, dear ma'am, body of the email. While you write body of the email, the opening sentence with the name of the organizer or host or details related to the invitation. Then after that, you will write date, time, venue, including 2 localities, then request or invitation to the guest to attend the function, then closing sentence, that is, we would appreciate a line of confirmation in this regard at the earliest, then subscription as in a formal letter. So students, you know, salutation and subscription we write in a formal letter. In the same way, you will be writing subscription as in a formal letter like your truly, your sincerely, your faithfully, your obediently. So it should be written like a formal letter. Then name and then designation. It is optional. If it is given, then you can write, otherwise you can leave it. So student, this is the latest format for writing an email. Students, we have discussed the format of email writing. Now we will apply it in our sample email. So the question is, write an email to the principal of a neighboring school informing him of the competition and requesting him to send a team to participate in the competition. So students, as we have discussed, to the extreme left side, we will start with receiver's address without leaving a space in between, and it should be written in small letters. Then subject, inter-school dance competition. Then salutation, dear sir. Then body of the email. Our school is organizing an inter-school dance competition for the students of classes 7 and 8. It will be held on 23rd December 2020 from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the big basement of Tender Heart School. Please send a team from your school to participate in the competition. It will be a group dance competition with each team comprising not more than 8 students. They can follow any one of the following styles: folk, classical, contemporary, salsa, and hip hop. We look forward to your school's participation in the competition. Thanking you, yours truly. Subscription. Then name and designation. Alright students, we have discussed about the formats of notice and email writing. Now on the basis of your understanding of the topic, you are required to do the following notice and email in your English language notebook as a part of your home assignment. So, number one, you are the sports secretary of your school. Write a notice requesting students an inter-school table tennis competition to be organized in the main auditorium and cheer the participants of your school. Number two, write an email to a well-known person inviting him/her to be on the panel of judges for an event in your school. Thank you, students, and have a nice day.